Morning. Morning, Miss M. Good morning, Amy. Good morning, Michelina. The snow is here. Snow is here. It's nice. 20 degrees. And Sherilyn says Winter Wonderland in Chicago too. Yes. Pamela's here. Good morning. Good morning, Kathy. For anybody watching later, welcome to our Mandala Universes, where we gather every day at 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 10 a.m. Central Time in the US. We gather to ground, to breathe, to hold space, and we draw mandalas. Mandala is a Sanskrit term for circle, and in those circles we draw our internal weather. Lots of rabbits. Rabbit. Miss M says, I've always loved the quiet of snowfall. And Amy's just typing that. Pamela. Rabbits. How is everyone checking in today? I'll flip it around so you can see me. Good morning. I'm sleepy, but happy to be here. Sherilyn says, fun, always forget the rabbit. Amy's checking in, eager for a slow, resting day. Yeah, I hope you're healing, getting better. I'm still not completely over my sickness. But life goes on. If there's any other check-ins, you're welcome to share them. It is a quiet morning here. Miss M says, I just don't know. There's much to do, and I'm not in a mood to deal with anything. Sigh. Yeah. And Michelina is feeling similar, feeling back and a little meh about my to-do list. Yeah. Pamela has dropped her kiddo off at the airport and feeling full, spirit lifted as a result of our visit. Oh, that's good. Glad you got some time with them. Cheryl Lynn is grateful to work from home all in December, taking time for health and well-being. Yes, that's the best. I'm glad you're able to do that. Lots of love to Sherilyn. Just trying to find something to read. So it's 11 after. If you'd like to start settling into your space, into your seat, if you're sitting, maybe you're lying down. And if it feels good, close your eyes. You can do so. And as you start noticing your breath, your natural rhythm, the inhale and exhale, allow your awareness to rest for a moment on your ears, listening to the sounds of life, movement, vibration around you. Notice the gap between sounds, the space of silence that sound comes from and to which it returns. Take a long, slow, deep breath and allow your awareness to rest on your breath this time. Notice the sounds, the rhythm of your breathing as you effortlessly breathe in and out, letting the breath happen all by itself. Start to allow your awareness to rest on the gap between breaths, where the breath seems to come from and to which it returns, the short pause between the out-breath and the in-breath. Find a sense of deep relaxation in each arrival there, surrendering into that space. Offer your awareness fully to the content of your mind and heart. Notice what is there before allowing your awareness to rest once more on the silence between thoughts, rather than on the thoughts or distractions themselves. Notice the space where thoughts arise and to which they return. Allow yourself to rest in this open, expanded awareness. Allow the thoughts, feelings, sensations, and breath to come and go, to move through your experience of now. Allow yourself to rest deeply into the seat of awareness. Allow all just to be as it is. Stay here for as long as you need. I am a clear and pure channel for light. I choose to be love. I allow myself joy and pleasure, and I am proud of who I am. I am light. I am love. A miracle is a shift in perception from fear to love. I am a clear and pure channel for light. I choose to be love. I allow myself joy and pleasure, and I am proud of who I am. I am light. I am love. A miracle is a shift in perception from fear to love. And I invite you to take one long, slow, deep breath to end this portion of our time together. So big inhale through your nose and an exhale. And now that we have opened this time, I invite you to the page, the sacred space where we have been gathering for over 5 years now. A place that we can be with ourselves, where we can be accepting, sorry about that. And I like to draw my circle with an in-breath and an out-breath. Sometimes I do it with pen. Most of the time I do it with pen. Sometimes I just start painting. And today is December 1st, 2025. Monday, December 1st, 2025. And you can use whatever you have on hand. Markers, color pencils, crayons, paint. Anything and everything. I will on some comments. We have about 11 minutes to draw. Michelina is sending green hearts to Sherilyn. Lots of love. Simpson says, that sounds like a great way to spend this month. Deb is here. Good morning, Deb. Lots of hugs to Sherilyn. Pamela says, excellent month to stay home, wintering and healing. And Cheryl is here. Good morning, Cheryl. Sherilyn says, thank you all. And Cheryl says, lovely to see you, Laura. I wish I could see you all, but comments. And there's some highs to Deb. Been really enjoying the technique of wet watercolor and then using just clean water, kind of a dry brush, to remove some of the pigment off. It creates these really subtle, soft gradients. And it's not always about what you put on the page. Sometimes it's what you remove. And seeing what happens then. Let's see, Deb says checking in, gratefully sluggish. No work, all play today. Oh, yay. Awoke to crashing Pacific waves, my favorite alarm clock. Oh, that's awesome, Deb. Well, if you're playing with any paints, let me know. And Amy says, beautiful, Deb. Yes. I really miss being by water. Amy says, my words came quick. Protect my energy. That is a good one. That is always needed. Energy. I think because we can't see it. Harder to know when it's being used. Pamela says, my words, learning, interested, new to me, embryonic. Amy says, I am poolside today. I plan on spending the majority of my day reading a book in a reclined position in the sun. Sickness be gone. Yeah. Sounds lovely. Miss M says, surrender. Do I have any words coming up? You're welcome to share them. And if you'd like to tag our Mandala Universes on Instagram, we will share your mandala for 24 hours in our stories, and then it will disappear. Maybe. Who really knows where things go? But we are glad you are here today. And I hope you took this time to spend inward with all the festivities coming. Take time for yourself. Protect your peace. Protect your well-being. Give, but don't give everything. Don't give too much. I have about a minute left. And I will read a little passage again. leave you with this. I am a clear and pure channel for light. I choose to be love. I allow myself joy and pleasure, and I am proud of who I am. I am light. I am love. A miracle is a shift in perception from fear to love. And I hope you all have a lovely Monday, wherever you might be in the world. Take care of yourself. Thank you for being here, for showing up, for continuing this practice together. Big hugs. And I will see you in the ethers. You're welcome, Miss M. Deb says thank you. Michelina, thank you, Laura, reminding me of choice. And Amy says thank you, Laura, and all. You're welcome. Bye. Love you.